That's a mighty good word, party folk. It's your mile high praise. I'm up here on Mercury's day, Wednesday, January 3rd. Mid-morning for me. Sun's almost at 13 degrees of Capricorn, and Mars, Mercury retrograde, and Venus are still in Sagittarius. The moon is now fast approaching the last quarter mark in about 13 degrees of Libra. It is currently in Libra, so this is the end of a cycle, or coming to the end of a 2.5-year cycle, or 28-day manifestation cycle. I follow the lunar family phase, which embarked us on this journey in the beginning of October when the sun was in Libra and the new moon in Libra occurred. Did I say 2021? October 6, 2021. The first quarter moon occurred on July 6th, 2022. So the summer of 2022, when the sun was in Cancer. And the full moon mark occurred April 5th of this last year, 2023, when the sun was in Aries. The last quarter moon is now January 3rd. The sun being in Capricorn. Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings and queens, this is your highest royal court. I'm your mercurial jester with a collective message for your divine inspiration, your spiritual enlightenment, your human evolution, all the good stuff. Let's ring the bell a little bit. Things are kind of tense. Maybe you could be perceived on either side of the coin, right? If you feel that you have been very kind of spiritualized, almost people perceive you as radically spiritualized. But what I'm noting is that you're simply just changing perspective. And this was through, of course, enlightenment. Pluto is very much present. Pluto is in the high degrees of Capricorn. Very soon to move into Aquarius. So, yes, these are those like frenetic frenzy moments. And you are actually, if you are not, the suggestion is to actually, like the hangman, change your perspective by drawing inward, going inward. Perhaps if you have not released a lot of the emotions that you have been holding in, it's time to do so. Just kind of let it out, however that appeals to you. I don't know, yoga, crying, yelling, not at people, right? Like I love to say, there's something about like breaking glass. Some people like to burn things, but it has to be intentional, right? There has to be a personal intention when you're performing these types of acts, even like screaming or crying. What are you actually releasing? And does the flow then stop after? Is there an end to the release? So that marks the end of the chapter or the era or the phase, whatever. Anyway, happy last quarter moon in Libra. I did want to do a 4-card waning moon phase spread for this last quarter moon. But I was meditating on, it is about, regardless of your stature or your current situation, it is about feeling abundant. Okay, so this could be also the part where people may look at you a little bit sideways, but remain in your passionate internal shift of perspective. You're passionately seeking a shift of perspective. You're coming back to your intuitive psychic connection to the earth. You feel that you have been removed from this magical quality, and it's not no hocus pocus brouhaha, spiritual mama jumbo. It is the earth. The earth is moving, is breathing, constant movement, okay, as you should be. And you're honoring that. You're honoring the phases of the moon, or you're just honoring the phases of you, and what it means to culminate and then wane, okay? As you wax and culminate, you also wane, okay? Like the wheel, you're very much in that. I don't believe that you're feeling justified. So that's why the importance is placed on going inward and shifting perspective, your personal perspective, on realizing that while there's frenzy, while there's maybe you see injustice, order in the court. Maybe you've experienced a lot of injustice, especially in the last few months or since the summer. Maybe you started this phase 2021 in the fall of 2021 with a more romanticized vision of things getting better, but you were supposing that things would get better coming from that old perspective of I'm down, so it must go up, right? Well, this shift has occurred for you to, again, as I mentioned, come back to your power, come back to your emotions, let out all the gunk by going inward and getting rid of emotions that are not yours, that are blockages. Call it what you will. Black magic, black magic spells. It's really accepting the word of others. And on the other hand, you are advised to come to your autonomy and your independence, okay? Apart from what you own, what you possess, what you've acquired, what you've attained, the money in your account, all of that. And now when you shift perspective, conclusions are within reach. Sorry, when you shift perspective, it doesn't mean take a risk and place your bets on the opposite end of the spectrum, right? It means literally look at where you have left yourself out, where you have counted yourself out. Look at where others have counted you out. Look at, or left you out in the cold. Look at the bigger picture also of all of that. Go zoom as far out as you can, and then zoom from the extreme zoomed in. Go as far out as you can. Zoom out, okay? From 1000% zoomed in, go to like 10% zoomed out. I don't know if I have that correct. There was a time when it was like mathematical. I guess astrology takes all the mathematical out of me. Okay, so even if you've gone far out with your spirituality, now is the time to come back and realize what that was meant to teach you. Realize that going that far out and being radically spiritualized, or I don't know why I'm saying radically spiritualized. I think that spiritual folk are seen as radical because we talk about BS like divinity. Like we have stupid phrases like divine this, divine that, like chill out. The earth is like fine with us, just like natural language. Order in the court. Anyway, wow. The waning moon spread is about what you need to release and what can help you, what will help you to accept this and surrender and the final outcome. So think that you need to release that risk-taking behavior, that need to move without clear direction. You will receive clear direction promptly. You will receive help promptly. The point is not to rush out. Okay, don't rush. Full moon in Aries. Don't be so brash and abrasive. Remember, your perspective shift was meant to slow you down too, so that you can take everything in and decide from there. So if there are still emotions lingering that make you feel very reactive and quick to react, that's where the guidance lies, to adjust and release. Continue to release those fiery, tense emotions. Wow, I got fired up. I hope I didn't offend anyone. Yo, I had so much fun doing the sign specific readings. The hardest ones likely got the most views. I had a lot of fun with the last few, like Aquarius, Virgo, and Pisces. Y'all are something else. I got a lot of love for all the zodiacal interpretations and archetypes. I don't know if they got a lot of love for me. Thank you so much. So what can help you? What can help you with this release? Oh wow, there's a card hanging right there. I don't know why. Oh, is to believe in the impossible. There you go. There's something that now is when I say divine timing. Okay. Divine timing occurs when the planets align, when you get a trigger, when you get a lightning bolt, when the tower happens, when you see the first blooms, and you're starting to see the first blooms. The minute you change that perspective and you go inward and you practice a little bit of the spiritual, whatever you want to call it, when you start seeing the magic in the everyday life through everything that's happening, everything that you're seeing, when you turn off the television, when you turn off the news channel and you look outside your window, even if it's Portugal and there has been no sun for 5 weeks, and you are still able to see the earth, how it moves you, and you move with the earth, then you catch the drift of divine timing. Then you acknowledge that there's a surrender. There's a surrender to divine, a surrender to the divine. However you want to see it, however you want to spell it out. The English language is so funky sometimes. It cracks me up. Also, are you guys really looking at all the language that is being used across spiritual circles? We talk a lot about certain religious texts and how they are interpretations of metaphors and anecdotes and whatnot. And so make sure you are also applying that. Don't allow it to inundate your life. There's beauty in the natural world, okay? And there's beauty in being at rest and ready to jolt when divine divinity calls for that, right? And this is the true test right now. Because we will be very sprouty in just a few weeks. And this is like, we're coming to that balsamic phase, the dark of the moon. And we're going to start that entire new romantic phase. And this is why I've been acknowledging that many signs need to, no matter your zodiacal sign, you need to encompass and believe in like romanticizing. So what will help you to accept and surrender? The continual release of those gunky emotions, okay? Yeah, I don't know if what my thumbnails are about these days. Wow, I'm telling you, that this is the final outcome. Believe, bring love into the situation. So the new moon in Aquarius is what? In like 5 weeks. Okay, there you go. Right. I can look that up really quickly. So the new moon in Capricorn is next week on the 11th. The full moon in Leo is at the end of the month on the 25th. So the new moon in Aquarius is on the 9th of February. Okay. Very soon. Like just a month away. Right? Yep. Like 5 weeks away. If you have been cold, if you have like not physical, well, like yes, put on a coat, right? Your dreams need a practical plan. I can make sure to read that one because that's really fun that one came out, the new moon. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. You need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly there's a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards a future as soon as possible. Aquarius is a sign of invention, modern advances in technology and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific, even, and relatively emotionally detached. Many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is a water bearer, but it's actually an air sign and is far more about intellect than the emotional water signs. As is this card, no matter when you draw it, dropping convention works well with this energy. There you go. Okay, so also clear away all the intellectual mumbo-jumbo, all those terms, and because they are fussing with your emotions. Allow all the gunky emotions that you've picked up, all these weird beliefs, all these like eclectic beliefs that are like, what the hell do they even mean? Release all that and come back to your magic, which is just the earth. It's just the earth magic. And wow, I'm getting so many like, be more practical, pragmatic, and actually envision your vision in reality and work towards it, and stop believing others' word. The more you listen to people telling you this is coming, and like there is a more soothing tone to the earth. There's a more soothing magical quality to the earth. There's a rhythmic flow to the earth. There's resting periods. There's acknowledgement of how you feel and the clarity of mind. That's what draws. That's what draws in the new, right? That's what draws in all these new technological advances, is being clear away. That's what draws in your advancement through this like technological time. Okay, clear away all your technological BS. Everything you're watching, you're looking at, that you're listening to, do you really need to listen to it all the time? And that, do you need to succumb to it as often as you do? That is a question that Spirit wants to ask of you. And it's when you let go of all these, again, when you let go of all of these things, that you become more clear in your emotional state and more clear in your mental state, so that you then can take action and you can actually believe that there is true magic and that you will be justified, okay? And you will then realize that you've already gone through a lot of your karmic over the last 2.5 years. You believe something, and now you're here, and now it's shifting the perspective and seeing that you've paid a lot of your karmic debt. You've had to pay your karmic debt because you maybe believed that you were clear. You maybe believed in a romanticized version of how to approach spiritual enlightenment and how to gain your spiritual gifts. You maybe believed something that seemed possible, that is like a lot of language, a lot of people's interpretations of spiritual anecdotes and spiritual metaphors. And now you're coming back into the earth realm. Come, earth to you. And you're like, oh, I better do something. I better actually remove these people, because God don't put people in your way for, like, sure, yes, God does remove, but it doesn't happen where you like, yo, God, can you remove this person? No, like, you actually got to take those steps towards that. And so it's in that manner of taking control. Okay, that's the free will aspect. I'm becoming so warm right now. The free will aspect is then realizing that God sets up all these choices for you. Okay, that there's this thing about free will where it's like you can only free will as much as your knowledge allows you to be that flexible. So free will is still under God's magic and the earth's magic. And so it's about aligning your choices, becoming clear about your choices, becoming emotionally stable in the choices you're making. I feel that I am preaching so much. I love it. My high priest came out today. Pluto is like digging deep, okay? Pluto wants you to go deep. Pluto wants you to be very directed with your will, with your consciousness. You've gone into the subconscious. You've dealt with a lot of bullshit. You're coming out in your highly spiritualized, but also active manner. You're taking active approaches to things. You're not taking risks. You're taking active approaches. Wow. I'm just going to draw a few of these. Thank you so much to the Moonology, right? The Moonology went hard today. I guess it's the Libra moon. Of like what needs to go, what can stay in your spirit world. Oh yeah, you're clearing away this fog. The Lunar New Year approaches. Okay, the air There we go. The Earth's heart, the Earth's breath, the Earth's beat. Oops, sorry. The Earth's heart. So cool. Wow. Take a deep breath. Okay, you're coming out of this like black and white world. You're coming out of this like frenetic frenzy of like, I'm divine. I'm. Yep, it was too sweet, right? It was too sweet. You had to go on your own to learn a lot. You had to sift through a lot. You had to stand a little bit apart. Like the Five of Pentacles, you've had to go where you maybe felt left out in the cold, but where you know you needed to go. You know you needed to be maybe alone for that moment. A lot is changing for you now. Okay, you knew it was against a lot, but you were coming out of this bleak, black box. Okay, you're leaving that space where people tell you this is it. This is what you need to do. This is the magic. Okay, now you see the real magic. Here, the Earth and the Earth's heart. You've had to seek the teachers, the right teachers, the teachers that are not going to give you the answers. I'll just leave it at that. Because then I'm going to like start going off. Okay, the fog is clearing away, but you've also been able to see a lot in that fog. You've been able to see the choices that are right for you. And you know there are like more choices than just a few. So it's like figuring out where do you want to go from there? Where can you actually apply practicality and what you learned? Okay. And there's a lot to know from being contrary and going against the grain. And figuring out that, you know what, a lot of this like talk is like just infiltrating my mind. A lot of this insanity is not part of me, okay? You are very clear now. You're very moved by your own pulse and your own beat. So you're coming back to, okay? You're like elevated, but on the grounds. You are not this divine escapade. You are a human being who possesses natural order and natural law, natural magical inspiration, natural magical action. Okay. Taurus AF. I love how the cow looks like it's. I'm sorry, I'm being facetious there now. Okay. It's a whole new world, baby. It's a whole new world for you. The new moon in Aquarius is going to like be a mind bender, eye opener for you. Thank you so much. Goddess Isis. Mercury. Bring us clear and divine. Yeah, there's a lot of like passion around you. So I was getting a lot of Capricorn, where you could be born later in the Sagittarius, Decon the third, or a Capricorn. Also, the cardinal signs, so like Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn. Or I'm sorry, yes. Yep. Sorry, got a little excited there. You're halfway there. You're like, you're not about to pick up this. You're in that headspace of like deciding, man, what have I been listening to? What have I been? What's real? Yes, you do know. You know you're halfway out, and you realize that the next few weeks is going to be so fast and so quick. Okay. And so it's about still continuing to release. Okay. Clear away a lot of the mind, clear away a lot of your emotional state. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. You are very grateful. You are very abundant, regardless, again, of how much you own, possess, how much is in the bank. Thank you so much, Pisces. Yep, coming back into balance. Okay, wow. This is, there is love coming. You're looking at loving messages. Okay, look at you. You're now acknowledging the earth and that you can rest and that you don't have to like fight for everything. Okay, all the basis of this is temperance. So coming back into balance for you, for yourself. And yeah, that's the reason why I brought out the Alchemy deck, is because I know you're alchemizing. I know you will be processing, and you're no longer like this return to sender person. You're a alchemical state of human being where you're like, if people are going to talk, if people are going to tell me what to do, I'm going to take all of that energy and re-energize myself. That is energy for you to alchemize and shift and adjust and come back into your Empress mode where you're like, you want to give your power away to me? Sure, I'll process it and I will. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm getting a little hiccup burp there. I apologize. I'm so fired up. Yes. It's like you're able to breathe now. You're coming to that. Look at that. Oh my God, were we not talking about the title? The tower? I'm so sorry. Looking at choices. You have a lot of choices coming to you. All of this is like mind-blowing to you. You're getting your hits of inspiration. Will you put down the burdens? Will you stop listening to others and stop taking on others? Work for them? Will you stop believing that you cannot better yourself, that your situation cannot become better? Yeah, you will. You are going to receive that enlightenment, that hit of enlightenment, and then things will start to shift fast. It's going to happen. You may even finally realize your new job. I'm gonna cough because I'm so sorry. It's like the last of my congestion. I was not burping earlier. I apologize. I hope you don't hear that. Look at you. You're going to work. You get new work. You need work. So you're getting work. Okay. See, you will be victorious. Wow. I love this. Choices to make, contracts to sign. Okay. I said fast, right? Yeah, fast. Slipping out of my hand, so please make proper decisions by directing your will, by properly, through clearing out the mind, through coming back into balance and moderation, through this, like, if people are going to talk to you and if maybe for some reason you can't shut them off, like that you are going to use that as your energy to go. Do not believe what people are telling you about how you cannot change this or that, or how this bad stuff is coming to you or whatnot. Okay, you possess power and intuition. And even if you're hit with a loss, like, you know how to come out of that, because you know that that means rest, take it easy, believe in your magic, come back to your magic. Okay. Believe in your magic. Just believe it, baby. Believe it, because you are. I don't know what is going on with the spread. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Y'all, you can flip this, okay? You can flip the script, even if you... Look, it didn't want to go away. You can flip the script, okay? You have every right. No more listening. Put down the listening with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You are no longer going to like be so intense about, I was told this was wrong. I was told this is the way, so I must do this. No. You work with your abundant spirit, your abundant reality, both internal, external, as above, so below, as within, so without, okay? The natural laws of the cosmic, of the earth, okay? Feel good, feel better, feel yourself, feel the love. Change the perspective. Know that you've already received the karma. Hey, not everyone is, no one is free of karmic debt, okay? But honor that you have paid that, zeroed out. No more nonsense mumble jumbo of like, my divine this or my this or that. No, you have real effing work to do. You need a new car, and you need a new job, and you need to put yourself out there and know how like freaking fantastical you are and how your situation will change for a better without just sitting around. Okay, the Empress is not just sitting around. Maybe that is how others interpret it, but the Empress is clearing away. So even if she does appear to be sitting around, she's eating freaking healthy. She's doing healthy stuff. She's thinking healthy thoughts. She's thinking loving. She's feeling love. She's feeling love for herself. She's pampering herself. She's being pure joy, pure love, pure witness to love, despite the chaos that surmounts her, despite where she has come from, okay? She is bringing love to this BS, okay? The Empress, you bring love to disorder, and you alchemize that. It's such a cool card. Yo, I'm so lit. I'm gonna stop. Look at this. Okay, this is why I'm so lit. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, Lovers, a Chariot. Like, you have every right to change your perspective. You have every right to feel good about yourself. If others want to be like, why do you feel so good? Don't you see all this stuff happening in the world? Blah, 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 blah. You know what? I gotta get my own together, okay? I gotta do my thing to get my own together. And as I change, everything around me changes. When I change and honor that I can change vibration of myself through the earth, through earth magic, through believing, through clearing all the muck, this happens, okay? Subconscious to conscious, okay? From belief to reality. I didn't want, can I send y'all some love? There we go. More love. More. Bring me more. It'll only do it once for me. Y'all, keep it so real. I send you all the love, all the light, all the brightest freaking white light to blast like the tower. That's what light does, right? So love it up, light it up, keep it so lit, keep it freaking real. Use that love and light for realness, baby. This ain't no like love and light kumbaya. This is like love and light tower moment. Boo. Love and light alchemy moment. Boo. You got this, okay? Keep it fun. You're fun.